Space Engineer. So, this is my third ship in the what's quickly become a series of pirate vessels. This is the Sloop, which is actually the heavy fighter in my series, whereas the Man of War is the light fighter and the Brigantine is the ground attack vessel. The Sloop has turned out to be quite the surprising contender. What do I have here? Wrong button. This one again. Oh, I've selected from my list here. We have a Man of War here. Paste you in. Excuse me. There we go. We'll just sit you up right here, and you'll see why we're doing that in just a second. But it would slip into the sloop and power off. And see, she picks up speed pretty quickly, and she's surprisingly maneuverable for her size. She's just a little loud. Audio. My sound just jumped back up again. I don't know why it does that. Right. So let's try that. Let's try that again. We're still very. Hang on. I'm thinking I'm hitting the wrong button here. Hang on. Options, audio. Ah, I have to hit OK. There we go. Right. We're still a little noisy with the sound. Oops. Alright, so as you can see, she's got a single forward-mounted, non-reloadable rocket launcher. And it serves her well for most purposes. However, you can see she does actually keep her speed pretty well in a very surprisingly sharp turns. And you can bank and turn with her like you can the others. But the thing is, with the Man of War and the Brigantine, they're always a little heavier for their size than I originally anticipated them being. The Sloop does not have that problem. Just the right size for the task. She's more than capable of knocking either of the angles out of the sky high, and in fact recovering from what would, for either of the other two, be basically a non-recoverable impact. You hit the others with that like that, and yeah, you're gonna alt to do that. There we go. Yeah, hit either of the others and fall out of the sky. Whoops. She's got a lot of Gatling power. With those wings torn off, she will start to drop out of the sky, but she's more than capable of escaping atmosphere. And just like everybody else, she can sit on her tail. Oops. My dampers were off. I don't know why that happened. But there you go. I think I bumped into her. But yeah, she smacked into the brig and didn't lose any of her guns, which is a surprisingly awesome thing to be able to do. Yeah, she was able to knock out the Man of War that was floating there. Now, naturally, it's a little harder when a Man of War is moving, but now I also took her up against both the strafing bombing target, we'll look at in a second, and this little thin, what would be a support pillar, and she had a little bit of trouble destroying it, but she also did quite a bit of good with her rocket launcher. Over here, you can see that, did I actually attack? I don't think I, oh no, you know what, I strafed this with the guns. And it did a fair job, but machine guns are never very effective against even light armor on capital ships. Gatling guns, I mean. However, where she excels is tearing apart small ships. And you can see this pattern here is actually from the left side Gatling guns, ripping a hole in this test plate, and then a missile shot that you can actually. Oops, let me get my controls here. Yeah, missile shot big enough you can fly space into the air through it. So yeah, come on, there we go. There we go. And you can see actually here her firing pattern. Her firing pattern is actually pretty wide, but that means that if you're leading your target, you're going to catch her with one gun or the other. It does tend to stray a little bit, but It's not too bad. Why this puckered up, I don't understand, but... Yeah, she's a pretty nifty bird. And naturally, the ice is getting a little pockmarked here, but... She's more than capable if we go ahead and come on over here, and we'll actually attack that target with the rocket launcher. Funny thing about the Sloop is that she actually dives better than either of her compatriots. Now with her wounded like this, we'll want to make our turns to her uninjured side, but she climbs and dives and twists and turns and make our attack run. Managed to pull up out of it without smashing into the ground, which you can't necessarily always do even in non-atmosphere ships. The other good thing is that with the... Oops. Oh. I don't know why that turns that off when I jump in the ship. I'm not sure, but yeah. And I didn't do a great job, but she's not really a ground attack ship. The rockets are just there to give her extra punch against... it did a little bit of damage, but yeah, the rocket's really just there to give her punch against other fighters. Because really, what the Sloop and the Man of War are here to do is actually protect the Brigantine, which can do a heck of a lot of damage with its mounted with its rocket launchers. Either it's down-facing reloadables or it's forward-facing singles, conventionals. I mean, anyways, these really should have a separate name over the. Yeah, these are just rocket launchers, and those are reloadables. They really should have a slightly different name, actually. I think, but again, like like the other two, she doesn't actually store any fuel in it, store any ammunition anywhere except her gun. She's a raiding ship. She's not meant to hang around and engage targets. However, like the others, she is piped up, so you can actually connect to this connector, and my next ship will actually be the Incisor mothership. Now, this one she did lose connection here, because, well, we managed to hit it hard enough to break the conveyors, but that means that she's still got all the ammo stored in her Gatling guns. It just means she has to be repaired before she can be rearmed. And this side is still armed, so I'll still set up so that you can go ahead and make your attack, or you can actually reload it. You could probably also tweak it so that it reloads directly through the connector if you were so inclined, but I didn't feel like that because that's just more armor that I've got to try and put on the outside. I actually like using these little heavy armor corner pieces to give her spikes on the front, although you can't really see the one on here, but I did mirror it all the way across. She also has a flat nose here. Her air vent is actually tucked up inside here. If we, you can see the air vent right there, and then it's connected to the conveyor block that connects to the connector. And that way she's got a protected air vent for you, because, well, again, they're orbit capable, so you're basically going to be dropping out of orbit, and you're going to need some oxygen when you're on the way there. So of course you'll only have whatever can be fit in the cargo, the cockpit, so you probably want to leave your helmet on until you actually enter atmosphere, and then take your helmet off once the vent starts collecting. But still, she's a bit of a like I said, she's a little bit of a slightly more fighter type bird. Oop, no, wrong one. There we go. But again, she'll just sit on her tail and just float there. And she's also got her pirate colors. Yes, I want to delete that. Thank you. She's got her pirate coloring. The little T and the 3 dots. The Brigantine's only got 2 dots for some reason, but the Man of War has 4. So I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, dude? Didn't do that on purpose, but there you go. So yeah, this is your heavy fighter. There's your light fighter. And there's your fighter bomber. So, right, next, a ship capable of carrying them all. But until then, this has been Trix2 with Space Engineers. I'll see you guys next time.